Hey guys, welcome to the Blue Orange Room. We've got something cool today. My name is Dustin.
My name is Kirby.
And we're going to be doing some rig rundowns. So what I'm playing through today is I have a kind of a Warmoth Tele, Warmoth Swamp Ash body, and a Warmoth, I think it's Bird's Eye Maple neck. And I've got Porter pickups, vintage Teles in here. Love them, and a 4-way switch here that I got from Emerson. And I'm playing through a Shadow Amplification, a Shadow 22, which is essentially kind of like a Hot Rod Deluxe and steroids. So why don't you tell us what you're playing through, Kirby?
I have a 1989 Fender Stratocaster that was given to me, so I don't really know what pickups are in it. I'm assuming they're original Bird's Eye Maple through the whole guitar. And it's just your standard Strat, a little bit trebly, and then I'm playing through a Crate V18, which is a AC30 clone basically, with PM tubes in it.
Awesome, so we're going to get right into our pedal boards. Alright, so here is my rig rundown, Dustin here, and so first in, we go to this pale green compressor. I actually just picked this up yesterday, and so this is still something that I am playing with. It is pretty cool so far. I really like it. So there's the dry signal. It's pretty cool. I like it a lot. Still playing with it though. That's why my knobs are kind of crazy. Then it goes in here to the T-Bird, and actually I know it's kind of rare to maybe see a board with only one drive on it, but I really find that this meets all my needs. For my medium drive, I've got the Early Bird medium to light. I liked it a lot. And for the more heavier drive, which actually this is kind of my always on. We play pretty driven here at his place church, and so this is my always on. And from there, I go into this T1M AC. So the T-Bird's going in here. This is running, and then comes out this side. This is running to my amp. And so then from there, technically, so this switches between acoustic and electric. It is super rad to be able to run my effects over on my acoustic if I wanted to as well. So the acoustic would technically go in here, and then I would be able to run all this. And then this acts as a boost. This is the Gungorized AC. So this is essentially Dan's MSB boost. It is really handy and stacks really well with the pale green compressor. So, and then I'm going into the volume pedal, pretty straightforward here. This is a JHS modded volume pedal. Put a buffer in it. And got the tuner out here, pretty standard Polytune. And from here we're going to the timeline. For the timeline, I use, because I'm always leading worship while playing, it's kind of, I can't sit here and mess with all these different banks and settings. It's too hard to do. So most of the time I honestly just stick with this quarter note delay, and I have some grit on it, and you can hear that. So that's kind of like my always on for when I'm using delay. I have a dotted 8 here which is pretty cool. And then I also occasionally, when I do get to play with my banks a little bit, got my ice setting. A lot of fun. Then this is DM2 setting. I like that one a lot. Then if I get a little more wild, I got the dual setting. And then lastly, the only other one I use is a trem. So that's a lot of fun, but like I said, mainly I stick with this quarter note, and then I'll stack it with the BlueSky here. My bypass is a room, normal mode, and I don't like the pre-delay. Maybe a little weird like that. I just don't like it. So I keep I'm like a 7 guy. I kind of like things, if this was 0, I kind of like things around like a 7. And so the high damp, low damp, decay, and mix about a 7. This is just a shimmer mode, essentially in the same exact settings. So that's, you guys know what that sounds like. So the last thing I want to show you today is kind of what I call my pad setting. So what I do is I turn on the early bird, the shimmer, my delay, I roll my tone knob all the way down, and then I do these swells. And I really get the sound of a pad. It's pretty cool. So you get some pretty cool sounds out of doing that. And after spending 2 weeks at a summer camp, that's kind of what I came up with for coming up with some pad settings, which definitely helps with eliminating keyboard, because we don't even use keyboard here at the church. Just do 2 electrics and 1 acoustic bass drums. And so that's pretty much what I'm running through. I'm a simple guy. I like things simple and quick and easy because I'm leading all the time. So, and this is, oh, by the way, this is a Bluetooth changer to change pages on my iPad. So I think that's about it. Thanks for watching today, and we'll talk to you soon. And again, this has been the Blorn Room.